Mr. Elmer's Music Club.
Okay, real quick before we start. Do you ever feel like your playing feels like awkward, disconnected? And I'm specifically talking about this major pain point for every single guitar player. 55% of you, I did a poll, are struggling between chordal and melody and scales, okay? Moving with rhythmic flow. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. So the reason it feels awkward too is you don't know where to land. We have to know how to think. So let's go to the first chart. Whoop, here it is. Real simple. We're going to do two stages, a G major chord. We're going to do a G major pentatonic, stage 2, E minor bar chord, E minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so on this G major chord, first thing we have to do before we can like flow rhythmically between chords and leads by ourselves, okay, is we have to do it within one chord. So here's what I mean. You're gonna take the G chord and you need to know where to land. So you have to adjust your thinking, meaning, okay, here's my root. This is always home. I have my major third and blue. So you're gonna see as we move through these charts, I'm gonna have some red notes, roots, blue notes, parts of the triad, the 1, 3, 5. Some orange notes are part of the scales. They're just extra like information. You don't have to use them, but I want you to be aware of them being there. So here's what you need to do. I'm not gonna leave the chord, I'm gonna move inside of it. So something as simple as this. Just do downstrokes. And all you're gonna try and do is flow between this G, you're already fretting it within the open chord, the root, and this major third in blue B. Okay, now I get it. Really simple, right? But listen, guitar is a long game. You will not be able to flow rhythmically if you can't go back to the basics, and just connect small movements with inside the chords before we even add the scale, which is coming up in just a minute. So again, G chord, downstrokes, watch, G, G. Maybe you could just sit on the root note. Just see if you can tighten up your rhythm hand. Because if your rhythm hand falls apart, rhythm is king forever. See if you can just stay on that G, maybe hit the B, but stay in time. Move your body. Okay, so that is moving inside of the chord. We didn't even leave the chord yet, but let's leave the chord now, go to the next chart. But it's connected to the chord. Now you're looking at a G major pentatonic scale. Now again, I gave you the like target notes. So G, B, D. That's your triad right there. 1, 3, 5. Now the orange notes are part of the G major pentatonic. And if you want to know how to create a G major pentatonic, it's on the top left of that chart. You have at it. All right, so G, B, D. So what could we do to connect the chord? I'm gonna keep the major pentatonic chart, and these are linked in the ebook below because I love you. So hit that like button, hit that hype button, stick around forever. So let's see if we can flow between the G chord, okay, and parts of the G major pentatonic. Now I am gonna suggest, your problem is you need to know where to land. So you're always gonna be cool, okay, using those target notes, okay, those like tones that are part of the harmonic content of the chord. So here we go. Downstrokes. Now that was really basic, right? But all I did was as I went, I just went G, B, D, B, G. Again, a lot of this is all the stuff that's hard to put into words, all these micro movements that happen between your hands, the tightening up of the rhythm hand, the muting. But again, we've got to lock down some of the basics. So, I spread my wings a little bit. Okay, now this is where your musicality comes in like spades, meaning maybe I slide into this note right here, this G, this octave G. So maybe I go. Now you guys can see I'm not doing anything crazy, okay? I'm not doing anything super advanced, but in order to have killer rhythmic flow as you push this out and connect even more information, you have to start with the basics. So that's why this is stage 1, G open chord, okay? It's all these charts are right in order. G major pentatonic. Now, I purposefully, remember I've told you, you have to put restrictions on yourself. So what did I do? I stayed only on the E, A, D strings. I didn't run the whole G major pentatonic from low E to high E. I could have, but again, we're trying to go back to the basics. We want to be really solid with our simple moves. See how that works? All right, here's the next chart. Now we're gonna go to stage 2. This is gonna get a little bit more advanced because we have a little bit more information to work with. Now right here, again, this is nothing more than an E minor bar chord, okay, on the 7th fret. Your root's in red, just like I'm staying consistent on these charts, okay? Then you've got the all blue notes because they're part of the triad. So E, right? Here's B, and then E, G, B. So there's your triad shape. That's why I tell you guys, you gotta learn your triads, gotta learn them. I'll link a playlist to the triads at the end. You gotta know these, okay? So your bar chord. So how could we move within the chord? Remember what I said? Like in stage 1, before we leave the chord and add an E minor pentatonic scale, which is coming, that's our last and final destination in this lesson. We're gonna see if we can stay in the chord. Look, what I'm doing right there is a perfect example of being musical. We're creating music. We're not learning this to not make music, right? Are we? We're making music, that's the goal, right? Look, I'm just kind of vamping off that triad inside of the bar chord. You got to internalize this stuff. Your rhythmic skills are never going to reach the level you ultimately want them if you don't internalize meter. Yes, practice the metronomes, great. Practice the drummers and your DAW. Play with real musicians as the top one, but when you're by yourself, you got to feel the groove. And if you start to go off the rails, which happens to me a lot when I'm trying to talk and teach these videos and play, that's a whole nother skill set. I just kind of stick on one string. I did it right there. Rule number 1, never stop. Let up. Okay, so there is your harmonic foundation in stage 2. Now, next chart. Of course, we're gonna add the E minor pentatonic. It's right here. Now, I did the same thing. All the target notes are in red and blue. Obviously, the red, it better be a target note for you because that's your root. Okay, there's your home. Okay, and then we've got our blue notes. G, that's the 5th of an E major triad. And then we've got E, G, B. Here's your triad that lives inside of the bar chord. Which, if you've been on this channel, I make you sick in the head when I talk bar chord to triad. I'm doing it right there. I'm trying to show you this is what you're aspiring to. Listen, if you're there already, please drop tips for everyone here. Let's help everyone get better. This is not an easy thing to get. This is a pain point. And a lot of you guys have been telling me, I need videos on how to go between scales, melody, chords, harmony. So that's what we're doing here. So do your downstrokes, go really slow. Back home. You guys see, listen, I need you to feel what this feels like. So that's my goal. Look, the whole reason I started this channel is to help you get better, and I want to get better too. So I'm going to keep practicing what I preach, all right? So your breakthrough is, it's not that you can't do this, it's just you're thinking about it wrong, right? You don't have your structure, your musical pillars, which I've said in the podcast. You gotta have these things and always roll back. Listen, if you can't get open chord G, you can't just do that and you fall apart. Then you gotta stick on that. Then add in the pentatonic, okay? And the beautiful ebook I linked in the description for you, okay? Rhythmic within the scale. Okay, this is kind of where you want to go from. If you could put section 1 with section 2, what I would do is I would get the open chord to the bar chord nice and flowy. And yes, it's kind of, I didn't go to this E minor open chord here. I went. Okay, watch, I'm going to add in, okay, what your pain point is. Space. I'm not even playing notes. Did I stop playing? No. Okay, that's where you're going right there. Okay, pick drop instead of a mic drop. I'm gonna copyright that. All right, you guys are amazing. Tell me what you want me to make on here. Come on, give it to me. If this is your first time on here, there's so many videos on here. And amazing people. Our community is the best. Team Jellyfish forever. Drop jellyfish or your favorite sea creature in the comments. Get the book. Put these little pillars in place and you're gonna be crushing it. You're gonna be flowing like the jellyfish between chords and melody. And you're gonna write the next great song maybe. Yeah, you never know. All right, see you guys in the next video. Only you can stop you, don't stop. Peace.